Whitney is with us in Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Whitney, what's up in your world?
Oh, nothing. How are you?
Better than I deserve. How can I help?
Oh, this is so exciting to talk to you. So I'm 28 years old. I'm roughly 5 months into my debt snowball. How do I stay motivated to pay off this last $82,000 worth of student loan debt?
How bad do you want to be wealthy?
Well,
why do you want to be wealthy?
question.
Why do you want to be wealthy?
Well, my mom is very bad with finances. She's lost her home and lost everything, basically. Her 401k, she's ran through. So I just don't want to be like that when I get older. So
you had an anti-mentor.
Right. But
I've seen what financial crap looks like. I don't want any. That's a good motivation. Okay, why else do you want to be wealthy?
I just don't like the burden of owing other people.
Why?
So far, like I said,
why? Why is that a burden?
Just like how you said, like you're a slave to the lender.
Yeah.
I don't like being around people that I owe. You know, you give your friends money and you know. Yeah. So
I think you're onto something. And so I think what I'm looking for here, and I'm asking these questions that you already know the answers to, and I certainly know the answers to them. But, you know, you've got to have a big enough why or you run out of steam on any goal.
Yeah, that's kind of like how I feel right now.
You need to make like two little signs or three little signs for your refrigerator. One is, I don't want to be in the same situation my mom was in. I watched how it destroyed her life, and I don't want to be that way. Some kind of a little saying that you give yourself, right? The anti-mentor sign. And then, you know, you need to think about and put into words what it's going to feel like when you don't have the burden you said. Remember, that was the word you used. When you don't have that yoke around your neck, when I don't have this sense of fear that Dad gives me. Instead, I've got peace, financial peace, two words that don't go together, right? And you know, I want to know how that's going to feel. And when you keep those signs, the positive of how you're going to feel when you get there, how awesome it's going to be, because you're going to be able to ... travel the world, give more generously, fund someone's education, maybe yours. I don't know. I mean, what is it you want to do when you get there? If I handed you $1 million today and you had no other debt and you could just start enjoying your wealth, what would that look like? And write that stuff down. That's why you're fighting. That's what you're fighting for.
Okay.
If you get a real clear, high definition, as Chris Hogan calls it, goal of your future, you put your dreams in high def, then you look at that 82,000 and you're going, you're freaking standing between me and my high def dream. You're going down.
Okay.
You see what I'm doing?
Okay.
You got to have a reason. Just getting rid of the debt for getting rid of the debt is not enough. Getting rid of the debt so that I don't have that sense of fear and loss like Mom had, that's a good reason. Getting rid of the debt so that I don't have a sense of burden and I can do ... with some wealth that I have, that's a good reason. And you'll keep fighting for those, but you got to have something worth fighting for. And if you got a big enough why, you can run through a brick wall. And if you get a big enough why, you don't care what people say, because people always have an opinion and people are stupid. And you can't worry about what people say, because most people look good and are broke. And you really, if you're worried about what people say, that means you don't have a big enough why. When I went broke, that was one of the benefits of me going broke. I no longer care what people think. It's kind of sad. I really don't care at all. I should care a little bit, but I don't care at all. My wife is like, you should actually. No, I don't. I just don't care. Listen, I'm doing my thing. This is where we're going. I got a really big thing I'm doing. And to the extent you're not going to help with that or you're an impediment to that, I'm just going to run over your butt. You know, because this is what we're doing. And when you don't care what people think then. And, you know, I don't care what you think about what I drive. I drive what I drive because I want to drive it. I enjoy that car. I didn't buy it for you. I bought it for me. You know? And that's different than I bought this to impress my friends or somebody at a stoplight will think I'm cool. You know, give me thumbs up at a stoplight and you're in high school. Well, that's kind of cool, but for about, what, half a second. I'm appreciate it. That's nice, but I'm buy a car for you. You don't care what people think when you got a big enough goal, when you got a big enough why. And you can plow through all the naysayers. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your marriage. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about your career. And they certainly don't care about your financial goals. So get you a big old why. It'll keep you going a long time. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.